Hello everybody, welcome back once again playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, and just about to head on into Eagrose Castle here, so let's get these battles started.
No guards. Zalbarg's chocobo. Passing strange.
Okay, let's get set up here. Actually, let me see here. Right, ninja. Probably don't need steel. What to do here? Yeah, let's do Arts of War. Make sure that I've got the stuff I want. Speed, power, that looks good. I should say, Dystar does have a defender, though, so if you want to steal that, obviously you'll need a thief. I don't think I'm gonna... Well, we'll see here.
As you wish.
Actually, you know what? Let's actually try to do that, maybe. Kind of just for fun. And then I'll have Agrius with the Arts of War instead. Probably just use that to slow down Dystarg once he transforms. Also, let's actually do a ribbon. Dystarg's second form does do some status stuff, so I'd rather be protected from that than not. Let's do a ribbon here. Probably want to do a chantage. Dance, bravery, surge, unyielding. That looks okay.
As you come on.
And do next. If I bring in somebody, I'd really like to keep this setup on him, just because he's that way I can have him do most of the damage. The issue here is that he would be vulnerable to dying.
I am ready.
Let's do martial arts, just in case. That looks good. All right. Let's do it.
Ready. Have you taken leave of your senses, Zalbarg? This is madness.
After what you've done, you think yourself fit to lead our house?
But that business with the Duke. Larg was long dead ere my dagger found its mark. Think, brother. He was a weak man who relied on others to fight where he could not. More fool he for starting a war he could not stomach. Do you not agree?
Our liege lord's murder bothers me not half so much as our father's. Duke Larg's dying words. I could scarce believe my ears, but there was no mistaking what he said. Why, Dystarg? Why?
What are you saying? I know naught of this.
Do not deny it! You poisoned him like some craven! How could you kill your own father?
Count Dystarg! Lord Zalbarg, what in the world are you doing?
Zalbarg is taken with some madness. Seize him! Seize him at once!
Lord brother.
Zalbog!
Ramza, forgive me. It is all as you've said. Dystark murdered our father and enkindled this war. Yet still not satisfied, he used the ensuing chaos to slay the Duke as well. All to feed his own ambition. He has sullied our name, brought scorn upon our house. He must be made to pay.
What? Dystark murdered father?
You fools. Why will you not follow where I lead? Why do you turn against me? The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. The crown once held such power, but no more. See how fate has brought it low. Full oft has history seen a great house rise to rule in place of an enfeebled crown. That is how the Atkasha dynasty itself came to be. And what house is greater now than ours? It is only right that we should wield our power and seize the reins of Ivalice.
You have forgotten the words of our Lord Father. Those possessed of power must be righteous of heart, elsewise they are unfit to wield the sword. Guided by that belief, House Baelv has upheld the peace, protecting the lives and livelihoods of the common folk. Thus have we endured for generations. But you, Lord Brother, you strive only to sate your lust for power. You are no Baelv.
Righteous of heart. I die of shame to hear such words from my own lips. Such lofty ideals cannot rule a people. For you to lecture me thus, you have plainly forgotten your place. Who has earned you the right to wield your sword of justice, to be hailed as a hero? Is it not I? I, who have dirtied my hands to keep yours clean. All that you are, you owe to me. You ought to be on your knees thanking me. Yet here you stand in judgment.
Alright, let's take a look at the brothers here. So Dystark, excuse me, is a rune knight. He's got the defender. Let's take a look at his abilities. It says a knight of transcendent skill who wears armor inscribed with magic runes of ancient and mysterious power. The rune knight's job command swordsmanship includes techniques from both the holy sword, Eagrose, and unyielding blade, Melidol. Job commands. So really just a combination of those two. Defense boost and magic defense boost as kind of like I would say passive abilities or inherent abilities, which is pretty cheap, honestly. That would be it would be very nice for if we had any classes that had those just kind of inherently, but that is not the case. So. That looks good there. He also does have the magic arts command. It says Dystark's job command that incorporates aspects of the sorcerer, enabling the casting of powerful spells from the pinnacle of all magical disciplines. He'll use those especially after or if you steal or break his weapon, because of course then he doesn't have anything to do with his, or he can't use his swordsmanship command at all. Let's actually these two knights up top here. Ow. That hurt. Ooh, denied.
Dystark! I struggle to believe this of you, brother. Our father was good to us. Why did you kill him? Tell me.
Ramza, you are a stubborn one to still be alive.
Does it gore you that I live and breathe? Do you despise me so?
Despise? What puerile thinking is this? I base not my decisions on likes and dislikes. That is why you remain a child. A man judges with his head, not his heart. Whether something is useful or no is all that matters. And illegitimate as you are, I had no use for you from the first.
What? Is that the way of it with Father, then? You killed him because he had ceased to be useful. This bodes ill.
Okay. Oh, ouch. Smoked my elbow here on the table. Felt great. Alright, those two are good to go. They've got Chantage, so they're just going to get right back up. Let's keep moving here. Just gonna put some distance here between some of my characters so that Dice Star can't just run up and smoke them all again. Let's see. Crush his armor maybe, or maybe I'll just take this guy out.
Save your words, Ramza. Our brother hears them not. He has made his excuses, but his are crimes beyond forgiveness. Only punishment remains, and it falls to us to deliver it.
Excuses? I have no need for excuses. You speak of crimes, but I've done naught wrong. Done naught that is aberrant for men. What choices I made were so that we might survive in this savage world. If living were a sin, why did the gods create us? Man is a covetous creature that murders his own kind for the mere pleasure of it. That is simply our nature. We are compelled to take from one another and kill to that end. If such were a sin, 'tis the gods who are at fault.
We at least know this man's true nature, Ramza. To justify his actions, he weaves sophistry and deceives even himself. 'Tis pathetic beyond words. To think, I once held our brother in the highest esteem. But now I see he is lower than the lowest beast. He cannot be suffered to stain the Beowulf name any longer!
He will not, Zalbarg. My own hands I too shall sully.
It must be done.
My turn. Leave it to me.
ends here.
No room for error.
Oh, how dare you destroy my black garb.
I cannot fail.
Oh, got his weapon. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for old Dice Dark then. I guess I didn't really need to do that. Because at this point I don't care if Zalbog destroys Dice Dark. I got his weapon from him, so beyond that I don't really care. Oh, I didn't take a look at Zalbog's skill set. I should do that. Completely forgot about that. Well, that was really weak. Alright, let's take a look here. So Zalbog is an Arc Knight. It was actually the same class as the Marquis Elmador. We'll take a look at here. His description is a holy warrior who upholds the teachings of the gods. The Arc Knight's job command, Blade of Ruin, grants powerful attacks that can devastate an opponent's attributes. I think that this skill set is actually very cool. It's very similar to the Knight skill set, except you can use all these, or he can use all this stuff from range. In the last time that I played, well, I hacked or modded my version of War of the Lions, and I think I gave some of these abilities to, I want to say Ramza. But I tweaked them even farther in that I basically made them free, so no MP cost, and then also I removed their cast speed. So it was pretty fun. I want to say Speed Sap, for instance, reduces speed by 3 when it connects. And it has a really, like, all of these have really high accuracy because they're basically spells, right? So they don't, or they're not affected by, like Shira Hidori, for instance, right? So very, very cool skill set, though. I guess he also has time magics, which I don't know what he would even cast. Like that. I don't know if, or what he has learned, right? So, and of course, no way to look into that. Alright, can't reach him with that. Let's start up a slow dance, I guess.
With purpose.
And I don't think I can get close enough. Nope.
Do my eyes betray me? Can it truly be you, Count Orlando?
It has been a while, Lord Dice Dark. Lest you worry, I am no ghost, as my beating heart will attest.
But why have you come? Seek you vengeance for Duke Galtana?
I involve myself no more in this war. I simply lend my aid to Ramza now.
You have cast your lot with him. That is tantamount to making an enemy of the entire kingdom. I know not wherefore a renowned hero would join my disappointment of a brother in opposing me, but 'tis the height of folly.
Mock me, if that is your wont, but the smile will soon fade from your lips. Long in the tooth though I may be, you'll not find me a feeble opponent.
Very well.
Onward.
Count Orlando. Glad am I to see you hale and whole. The charge of Duke Goltana's murder was indeed false, then.
Lord Zalbag, would that we could have met in happier circumstances. As for the charge, I'm beyond worrying about it. The moment I failed to stop the war, I had sensed that such a turn was inevitable. Henceforth, my son shall protect the people in my stead, or give his life in the trying.
For duty, you are prepared to cast aside life and reputation both. Nay, truer to say you have already done so. I too now stake my all to restore honor to House Beowulf. I pray you bear witness.
You and Ramza are indeed Barbaneth's sons. I doubt not that he looks down with pride.
Your words do me great honor, my lord. I beg you, take care of Ramza. For House Beowulf.
Now then.
Okay, let's see here. Got him.
No. You've ruined everything. My painstakingly wrought plan, all undone. All the sacrifice and sordidness, only to die here. What? Who calls to me? Power. Yes. Power to realize my desire.
What? What is this abomination? It cannot be my brother. It cannot!
So this is what it is to be a god. My foolish brothers, heed you well these words. By my hand, Barbaneth, our sire, was slain. Our house was long the kingdom's loyal sword, until this war gave us the chance to rule. Alas, a sword he would have us remain, a tool to be discarded when it breaks. To suffer such a fate, I would refuse. My mind, a dagger keen left out to rust. So father of his duty, I relieved. No sword yet wrought can parry poison's kiss. But you, Zalbag, have earned no subtle death. The price for bearing steel you now shall pay. And on the base-born whelp my gaze now falls. Your screams I shall delight in as you die.
With purpose.
Okay, we finally got to the real fight. Don't know that I really want to get in there with Ramza. So then we'll just have to nuke him with Orlando.
I shall prove my
Actually, that probably wouldn't be the worst thing, now that I'm thinking about it. Just gonna try to knock his speed down a bit here. Bahamut, eh? Brutal. That hurt. Yeah, the reduced charge time now on summons and just spells in general now is it's a game changer. It really does massively change how the game works. And honestly, I think for the better, because I've probably mentioned it in a walkthrough a couple of times, but it's one of the reasons why I never use spells, right? Because the charge times were always so bad, and it was just actually, very difficult to use them because of that. So major improvement, I would say. But yeah, these guys with the summons are savage. Like, that's the AoE is just so large.
So you too cried out for power, and in so doing played into their hands.
When faced with light, you too would do the same. To save our house, you now would lay me low, but such a feat begs power beyond your grasp, without which naught of worth can be achieved.
Cardinal Delacroix and Marquis Elmdor uttered like words, and neither were long for this world. The Lucavi are far from invincible. This power you lord far from absolute. Yet in your lust you sought it, and now you have slain Zalbarg.
'Twas his and your betrayal forced my hand. Your hounding that which brought us to this pass. For power I cried, Lucavi I became, because you wretches chose to interfere!
That you would lay the blame at our feet is shameless, but it matters little now. You are become chaos made manifest. Left alive, you will visit only destruction upon the land.
In words so bold, this feeble child does speak, for strength to stop me, wanting though he is.
Do not underestimate me. For the honor of Knight Gallant Barbeneth Beowulf and Commander Devout Zalbarg Beowulf, in the name of Her Majesty Queen Avelia, and for the peace of the kingdom, I will lay you low.
Rebellious, base-born filth, consign your all. I shall to nothingness. Your flesh, your soul, your name, naught shall remain.
This bodes ill.
Odin, no.
I cannot fail.
Oops. I'm supposed to bring her over here to revive Orlando. My bad on that. Let's rend some of this speed again. Probably afford to bring her over now. Key here is, of course, to just not have everyone dead all at the same time, because that's the game over. Let's move. Oh, oops. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, here we go. This'll keep us safe. He's probably down to like 1 speed now, I imagine. Oh, there he goes. He's dead.
Such power at my command, yet still surpassed by mortal man. A curse upon you, Ramsar!
Dice dog. Zalbog. In the end, our enemies got what they sought. House Beowulf has fallen, and with it the northern sky. But if I can expunge the heretic's brand and clear my name, then perhaps... No, 'twould not be right to lead our house now. I will but bear the name Beowulf, whatever may come. No more looking back. I have work to do. I must stop Folmarv. Alma, please be safe. I will find you. This I swear.
Alrighty, that is going to be it for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.